Well, hello everybody. So right now we're going to be discussing the newest update of Gunfire Reborn. So we're going to be diving into that one, so please stay tuned. Roll intro, please. Right now we have a new hero. That's Qin Yang. Qin Yang is a melee hero. So everything that he does, all of his skills are in melee range or will go to melee. The primary skill of Qin Yang, he leaps forward with a hard kick, dealing damage to all enemies within 7 meters. So within 7 meters, you can actually kick the enemies. So the unique thing about Qin Yang is he doesn't use shields. So the first two characters, the Crown Prince and Aobai, or the dog, they uses shield to have like a second life, right? With Qin Yang, it's armor, so it's not shield. And the unique part of that about his shield is that it doesn't really regenerate. So you need to use his skill Leap so that you'll be able to regenerate his armor if you get to receive any damage. And also, the armor is somewhat can take more damage compared to the shield and the life, or the normal life of the heroes. So yeah, that's what they do. So that's the unique thing about the armor mechanics for this dude. And this, his secondary skill is Cleave. So what he does is he kind of like uses his arm to actually like, do an elbow thingy. And then the range is actually cool. When you get to check on the picture, look at this. Let's see. There we go. It's kind of like far. It's not really, you don't need to really go like full on melee so that you'll be able to do damage. So there's a like a bit of a range, like a fan shape range that happened that you can actually take into consideration if you're going to be comboing leap and then cleaving at the same time. So that's what it does. So exclusive talent for this dude is continuous leap. If leap doesn't hit the target, decrease 50% cooldown time. So what it does is instead of you waiting a lot of time if you miss with your leap, then it decreases the cooldown to 50%. So that's good. Survival hand enhancement is HP plus 20, armor plus 20, charge shooting. So this is actually a unique thing. So before I told you that his armor doesn't actually regenerate automatically, right? So either you use sleep or you use this talent. So with this talent, you'll regain 1 armor point whenever you shoot an enemy. So it could stack up until 6 points per second. So if just as long as you keep on hitting your enemy, so that's what the talent is. The next talent is Cleave Reinforcement. So cleave damage plus 300. Emergency defense. So when armor reaches 0, you are immune to damage for 2 seconds, and this can only proc if the armor regenerates again from full to 0. If for example you regain like some armor and then you reach 0 again, it doesn't work. So you need to if it goes to 0, you need to regenerate again from full before it can proc again when it gets to 0. So they changed some of the gameplay mechanics. So they adjusted the difficulty of Elite. It's kind of like more difficult now compared to before. Because before it's kind of like they just added like some obstacles on the map. But right now the mobs are there's more elite mobs and everything. And the entry level for Elite difficulty is level 40. So yeah, and then once you finish Elite difficulty, Nightmare is going to be opened up. So this is actually good. But it's still in beta testing, so yeah, expect some errors on that one. So the weapons that we have right now is a Sting. So this is how it actually looks like. So Sting's fire mode will automatically rotate between 3-shot, 2-shot, and single-shot. So in single-shot mode, when you hit an enemy, it's going to explode and break the armor of normal enemies. So that's what it does. So it's kind of like if you use that to break armor and then try to burst them down afterwards, so that you can actually do that one. And the next one is Talisman. Talisman is a weapon that can switch between different elements. So it's kind of cool, actually. And then it auto-locks the weakness of the enemy. So you'll get to actually have like lucky shots compared to shooting like normal bullets. So that's what's cool about the Talisman. For the monsters, they added 2 monsters. The Umbrella Spirit, which you can only find in Act 3. It doesn't actually do, like, it's not really that relevant. So it's not really that scary. This one is scary though. The Elite Corrupt Monk. So it can cast mirror image, and then can also cast or has demonic aura, and then he can summon, because before the normal monks, they can just summon like the little lanterns, right? For this one, this dude can summon large lantern spirit, which is actually annoying because the damage is pretty high. And they adjusted the damage of Bandit Retainer, which you can find on Act 2, which is some of the reason why you keep on dying on Act 2. So right now they decrease the damage of that one, which is actually good. So new achievements, they also added new achievements. So Airstrike, kill 5 or more enemies in a single leap for 50 times. Eyes on Weakness, kill 50 rogue arsonists by breaking their oil barrels on the back. So this is a good new mechanics of the games. So before, the arsonist is actually the one on Act 2 who actually, the weapon is like a flamethrower. So that's what it is. Right before, there's a barrel on their back. When you shoot at it, nothing happens, right? But right now on this patch, if you shoot it a number of times, it's gonna explode. So it's kind of like, it's kind of easier for them to be killed if you're gonna be using the barrels on their back if you shoot at those. And then erudition, encounter all elite monsters. Painting master, unlock all monsters in the logbook. Victory of the 3, there's an achievement of that one if you win the game with those 3 characters. Arms dealer, unlock all weapons. Occultism leader, unlock all occult scrolls. And last but not the least, explosion, kill 100 enemies by exploded barrels. Okay, that's how it is. And the sound effects, they added like the voice of the 3 characters. It's not really like the voice, but it sounds like there's like a reaction. For example, if they jump, you're gonna be hearing those kinds of words. So that's what they do. And then they added the character voice volume in the setting. And there's like this funny thing when you use a dog. When the dog walks, there's like a big bass sound, boom, 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 boom. It's kind of like it's a thumping footstep, which is kind of like annoying if you have like a loud subwoofer. So yeah, you get to actually check on that one. So the bug fixes, you can actually check on this one on the patch notes. So it's not really that big of a deal. But the thing is, the only thing that I experienced before was when you alt tab before, your pointer gets stuck on the middle. So that's, I think when I talked to some of the people in Discord, they said that this is not really a bug. What you need to do is when you do an alt tab and then that happens, you just press an escape, then you go back to the game and then you alt tab again and everything's gonna be good. So yeah, so that's what it is. So right now we'll be talking about the other stuff with regards to the talent points of Qin Yang. Okay, so let's check on his talents. So not really talents, but ascension points. So the first one, we have 3 tabs here. The fleeting scud, that's the enhancing his jump attack, which is sleep, reinforcement, and then fatal wings. So let's start on this one. So the gigantic explosion. So these talent just enhances the AoE and the cooldown of your leap. Next one is to last breath. It added more damage for leap, and then also for every enemy that you killed, that's minus 1 second for each enemy you kill. So that's minus 1 second for the cooldown. Next one is steel armor. So it's after you take you use leap, so that you'll be taking minus 50% damage. So it's gonna be converting to 50, 100, and then it will be a shield recovery for 3 seconds once you get to the 3rd level of this ascension. Next one is armor enhancement. So this only enhances the armor of your character and the movement speed for 6 seconds after a leap. Next one is regen hit. So regain 40% armor on a hit and regain 20% armor on a miss when leaping. So this could come in handy if, for example, you don't hit anything when it comes to like leaping and you need the armor regen. So this talent this ascension will actually help with you with that one, since using just like a 1 point of this, you'll be gaining 20% armor on a miss when leaping instead of you gaining nothing. And that's it. And elemental power, leap damage converts to elemental damage with 20% elemental effect chance. So yeah, that's it. Next one is reinforcement. So reinforcement is, we have fully equipped. So after a leap, you'll be adding plus 70% weapon damage and skill damage for 2 seconds. So, and also with on this period, you will be regaining 20% armor and minus 1 second leaps remaining cooldown for each enemy you kill. So that's actually a good thing if you'll be using, or you'll be spamming leap at the same time. So last stand plus weapon damage, plus 20% weapon damage and skill damage, plus 20% ROF, which is rate of fire, 20% damage taken for 2 seconds when the armor is broken. So that's good. Next is within range. So that's plus 40 damage against enemy within 7 meters. So the closer you get, the more damage you'll be dealing. So Nova release per enemy killed, max armor plus 5 for 6 seconds. It's gonna go up to 15 after when you get to the level 3. Next one is a hail of bullets, so plus 30% weapon damage and consume no ammo for the first 3 shots after reload. Next one is victory rush, plus 50% weapon damage in the next 5 seconds when hitting the enemy 4 or more times on a single shot. So yeah, I don't know how you do that, but yeah, that's what it is. Fatal Wings. This is the cleave for the cleave damage. So cleave AoE plus 2 meters. So yeah, plus 20% damage for every enemy within skill range. So the more the merrier. And the AoE is kind of like bigger compared to the normal one. Fierce Wings. So plus 100% cleave base damage, plus 30% weapon damage on next shot after a cleave. That's good. Leave a death mark for 2 seconds. And this one is death mark. Leave a death mark for 2 seconds for each enemy you hit with cleave. So enemies with that mark take plus 20% damage, and your movement speed plus 20% for 6 seconds after you kill an enemy with that mark. So if you kill an enemy with that mark, you gain 20% movement speed. Easy kill, deal higher cleave damage to an enemy with lower HP, plus cleave base damage when kill an enemy with cleave. When you kill an enemy with cleave, I don't know why is it like that. Anyway. Regain 10% armor. This is for the defensive cleave. Regain 10% armor for each enemy hit with cleave. Regain 20% armor and minus 1 second leaps remain cooldown for each enemy kill with cleave. So that's what it does. So what it does is you'll be regaining 10% of your armor when every time you use cleave, and you'll be regaining 20% armor and minus 1 second leaps remaining cooldown for each enemy killed with cleave. So if you kill an enemy faster with cleave, then you'll be regaining more of it. So that's actually good. And you'll be able to spam more leap when you have this. Next one is max cleave. So it's kind of like the others for the other two, but this time it's for the cleave. The other two has for the grenade capacity. Because with cleave, you'll be using the for example, the other two will have grenades, right? So for this one, you'll be getting feathers instead of grenades. So that's will be using for you to use the cleave damage. So you'll be able to add a max cleave plus 3, plus 6, or plus 10. So that's the ascension of this dude. And showing you let's just show how the look of the skill is. So this is the leap attack. So let's see. It's gonna jump, bam, and it's gonna kick. That's what it looks like. And for the cleave, this is how it looks like. It's like you're punching them in the face. Kind of cool, right? So let's do it again. Leap, bam, and then let's do a cleave right there. So it's kind of like fun, bigger, right? This is where I cleave, but the enemy here got hit as well. So the cone is actually big. So that's how it is. And you can see like on the other two, like on the grenade spot, there's where the cleave number is shown. Look at this. So you need to get. Let me show you the feather. Wait, I don't see any feather. Anyway, so let me show you. So you see there 94 over 115, the yellow one on my life bar. Yeah, so that's the armor. So when you use leap, it goes up. So it's gonna regen it afterwards. So that's how Qin Yang actually works. So few gameplay, let me just show it to you. So the gameplay for this, let me just show you. You can actually use jump and then leap at the same time, or dash and then leap at the same time. Look at this. Wait. There we go. And then you can cleave, bam. So that's what it is. That's Qin Yang, the newest update from Gunfire Reborn. I hope you enjoy this content, and if you have any question, please leave them on the comments below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. And then if you enjoyed this explanation with the new talent, new character, new everything with regards to the new update of Gunfire Reborn, please do subscribe to the channel, or you can actually watch me stream on Twitch on Gunfire Reborns. I'll leave everything on the description below. So you can see the links. I'll be posting them right below this. Yeah, whatever. So you'll be able to, like, if you can play with me online, I'll be definitely do that one. So yep. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, stay safe, family, and have a great day. Yep. So that's it. Thanks. Bye.